Dear student, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you are fine at your places. My name is Nader and I am your chemistry teacher. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah. Today our discussion topic is summer vacation task of class pre-9th. This task consists of three sections. Section A, multiple choice question. Section B, short question. And section C, long question. First of all, I am going to discuss with you the section A. Section A contains MCQs that are given on your sheet. Every MCQs has four options: option A, option B, option C, and option D. Student, mark the correct option that are provided on your worksheet. Now I will discuss with you section B. This section contains short question, so I will discuss with you these questions one by one briefly. The first question of this section is write the formula of mass and mole. So the formula of mole is equal to mass divided by molecular mass. With the help of this formula, we find the number of mole of a substance. The mass of a substance are given in a question and molecular mass are found by the help of atomic masses of all atoms present in a molecule of a substance that are given in a question. Mass is found or derived from mole, the formula of mole. Mass is equal to mole cross molecular mass. When we multiply number of mole to the molecular mass of substance, we obtain the mass. The next question is electronic configuration of a substance. The answer of this question is electronic configuration is defined as the arrangement of electron among the different subshell of an atom. For example, electronic configuration of hydrogen. Hydrogen has atomic number 1. It has only one electron that will occupy the lowest energy subshell 1s. The electronic configuration of hydrogen is 1s1. The next question is why isotopes have same chemical properties? The answer of this question is isotopes have same chemical properties. Reason: the chemical properties depend upon atomic number and atomic number depend upon number of proton. Isotopes have same number of proton. Due to this reason, they have same chemical properties. The next section is section C, that consists of long question. The long question of this section is how Bohr atomic model is differ from Rutherford's atomic model. So I will give you the concept of differentiation between Rutherford and Bohr atomic theory. Rutherford atomic theory was based upon classical theory, while Bohr atomic theory was based upon quantum theory. According to Rutherford theory, electrons revolve around the nucleus. Rutherford does not explain the path where electrons revolve, or it does not give any concept about the position of electron around the nucleus, where electrons are revolve around the nucleus. According to Bohr theory, electrons revolve around the nucleus in a specific orbit. Bohr gave the concept that electrons revolve around the nucleus, but they have a specific path or a position. This path are known as orbit or energy level. According to Rutherford theory, no idea about orbit was introduced. Bohr does not give any idea about the position or path or orbit where electrons revolve. According to Rutherford theory, atoms should produce continuous spectrum. Rutherford gave the concept that electrons revolve around the nucleus and lose energy continuously. When the electron revolves continuously and the spectrum that is produced by the electron or by the energy emitted by the electron is a continuous spectrum. While according to Bohr theory, atom should produce line spectrum. It gives the concept about the position of orbit or the position where electron revolve in a nucleus around the in a orbit around the nucleus. When an electron revolve around nucleus in a specific orbit, electron does not lose energy. Electron only lose or gain energy when it's moved from higher to lower or lower to higher orbit. So the spectrum is obtained is known as line spectrum. According to Rutherford theory, atoms should collapse because due to continuously motion of electron revolve around the nucleus continuously. When a substance revolves continuously, it should emit energy continuously, and at last electron fall into the nucleus, and the existence of nucleus is not possible. Atom should collapse. While according to Bohr theory, atom should exist because electron does not produce energy continuously. It should produce energy only when it jumps from higher orbit to lower or lower to higher orbit. So the existence of atom is possible. Thank you, student. Hope you all the